Hi, my name is Amanda Malwicki with Team MVP. My PDGA number is 76988. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's in my bag. First up, I'm going to start with my putters. I like to putt with the Electron Soft Atom. I always step up to my lie with both of my putters in my hand. My purple one is heavier than my pink one, so I just usually choose which one I'm going to use once I get up to it. I generally use a staggered putt stance. My putting has really improved this year. I'm really happy with it. I think that's a lot to the atoms. Next up are my throwing putters. First one I'm going to show you is the Envy. I think this is just everybody's favorite disc in their bag. I would not be able to have a good round without this. This disc flies perfectly straight and then always hyzers out for me. I never have to worry about it fading at all. The next one is my Proxy, and this I just think is a really good complement to the Envy. This just goes really straight for me. I can get it to hold an ante line if I need it to, but generally this just is my straightest disc in my bag. Next up are my mid-ranges. The first one I'll talk about is the Theory. This is a new disc in my bag, and I'm really liking it. It is perfect for just ante shots off the tee. Next up is my Tangent. This has been, not this specific one, but Tangent was my first MVP disc, and it's probably one of my favorites too. This is another just really straight flyer for me. I use this a lot for in the woods when I need to just have a really straight towards the basket shot. Next one is my Matrix, and this is kind of like a longer Envy for me. I feel like a lot of people say that, but I definitely feel it's true. This goes really straight and then hyzers at the end. If I feel my Envy is not going to be long enough, then I usually pull out my Matrix. Next up are my Fairways. The first one is the Relay. This is generally just another really straight disc that I use for wooded tunnel shots. If I need it to do an ante, then I can get it to hold an ante really well. Otherwise, it's generally just really straight for me. Next up is my Crave. This is another one of my favorite discs in my bag. This goes really straight and then hyzers out at the end, real reliable. This is also a good forehand disc for me. I don't forehand very well, but this disc is slow enough that I can generally really rely on this disc if I need a forehand shot. Next is my Amp, and this is basically just a longer Crave. If I have a long wooded shot that I need it to hyzer out, then this is going to be a good disc that I'm going to choose. I can usually throw this one pretty far. Next up, I'm going to talk about my Viruses. Both of these are just strictly for ante shots. This one is just heavier than this one, so I'll use it for the headwind if it's necessary, but this is generally the one I will throw, especially in a tailwind. Next up is my Orbital, and just recently I've been learning how to do rollers, and I really love this disc for it. It's about the only thing I can do with this disc is a roller. Next up are my Vanishes, and I have two. Sort of like my Viruses, I have just a heavier one and a lighter one. The heavier one is just my go-to distance driver. I always use this one for any kind of shot. If it's a headwind, I'll hyzer shot it. If it's a tailwind, I'll kind of give it a little ante, but this is just my straight distance driver. This one is the same thing. This is just, if it's a tailwind, I'll probably most likely just go to this one. This is also a really good roller disc too when I have a good headwind. The last couple are really new discs in my bag. The first one is the Tenacity, and this is basically a longer Vanish for me. This is kind of the same thing. I can get this to go really far, really straight for a long distance. If I need it to hold an ante, it will. If I need it to hyzer flip up, it will, and kind of go straight and then finish left. The next one is the Mayhem, and I have been really liking this disc for just really long hyzer shots. I know that if I throw this disc in a headwind, that it's always going to come back and finish left. And the last disc is the Relativity. This is a really big rim disc for me, but it's really fun to throw really long distances. It has a really nice S-turn in it. It'll always kind of go to the right and then come back to the left and finish. I'm Amanda Malwicki, and that's what's in my bag.